Oh, here's a great story. This morning, Shake Shack reported its first full quarter under the leadership of CEO Rob Lynch. They shot the lights out. Just a tremendous beat and raise, hit the stock up nearly 8%. Don't you wish you owned that? Part of a plethora of stocks that exploded hard today. So how'd they do it? And more importantly, can the stock keep running? Well, let's check in with old friend Rob Lynch. He's the new CEO of Shake Shack. Get a better read of the situation. Mr. Lynch, congrats on strong results. Welcome back to Mad Money.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks for having me.
Okay, so Rob, we know you as the man who turned around and made Papa John's an unbelievable, great growth stock, winning the Pizza Wars when you left. 6 ingredients, you always told me that. But you have now taken over the gem of, well, you tell me how to describe it. I don't know the terms, because it's really just, it's a category of one.
It really is. I don't think there is a competitor for Shake Shack. We talk about ourselves as being a part of the fine casual movement, leading the fine casual movement. You know, Jim, when we talked about Papa John's, it was always about the quality of the ingredients. You know, Papa John's is great about that. Shake Shack, it really is at the pinnacle of quality in this industry. Everything that we bring into the restaurants, into our shacks, is fresh. And we make it fresh when people order it, just trying to deliver the best food we possibly can.
Well, I think it's a treat. I don't say that about many places. I know I can go there, I feel I'm on vacation. I've been on vacation at Citi Field.
Absolutely.
And how did you do during the playoffs?
You know, Citi Field was one of our first shacks in New York. There's definitely a tie there. And we wish the Mets would have made it a little further. The Subway Series would have been great. But we blew it out, you know, during the playoffs. Mets fans love Shake Shack.
Well, they sure do. And I think one of the reasons is it's premium, okay? And you've now started to do the marketing that's deserved of a premium. I've always felt that Shake Shack was, I don't want to say undermanaged, because they did a good job. Underknown, the brand is much bigger than the stores. You've got to put up a double the number of stores. You'll still probably not run out of room.
Yeah, we have big aspirations. You know, my goal is to bring Shake Shack to the world.
Right.
Danny Meyer, Randy Garutti, visionaries in the restaurant industry, you know, brought it to life here in New York. And in New York, almost everybody that walks around New York knows Danny Meyer and Union Square Hospitality Group. So much great, so many great restaurants, so much great food. As we start to penetrate in the rest of the country and globally, you know, we need to bring the Shake Shack story to life. And it's about the quality of the ingredients. It's about what makes us different. But we're tied to this idea that Danny brought to life, an enlightened hospitality, right? And so it's not just about the food, it's about the experience. And that experience is an outcome of creating a great environment, but also taking care of our team members, making sure that our team members treat our guests like family. And so that's really what the roots of Shake Shack is.
And Rob, one of the things you discovered, and I should have known, but I don't get around enough, there are whole cities in America that really have very, very few Shake Shacks.
Oh yeah, we you know, we have about 330 company shacks. There's another group of licensed shacks at the airports. We've got a bunch here at JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark, and New York. But we're just starting on our journey. We have a lot of great opportunities to go into places like Omaha, Nebraska, and Boise, Idaho, and you know that don't have access to Shake Shack except when they come here on vacation. And so we do a lot of business in New York and California where people are vacationing. They come in, they love Shake Shack, they go home, they can't get it. My vision is to bring it to them.
Now, you understand and come from a background where you know international restaurants. Shake Shack in every large city in Europe, right?
We're in about 25 countries. Our biggest markets are in Asia, China, Japan, Korea are great markets for us. We got great partners. The Middle East, we work with Al Shaya, one of the largest franchises
and they're great.
in the world.
We know Chipotle loved them last night when they talked about them.
Yeah, last week I got to spend some time with Mohammed and John, who were in town, and great partners for us. And we're in the UK, but continental Europe is still wide open. And you know, we've been very choiceful. Randy was really choiceful on the partners that he chose, and that's why we have such great partners and such great shacks across the world. Now's our opportunity to leverage all that and start opening up new markets and bringing Shake Shack to a lot more countries.
But at the same time, also, you're old school in the sense you got to have throughput. You want better throughput. You want to have a loyalty platform. You want to do some things to Shake Shack that haven't been done currently. I mean, it just hasn't had it happen yet. What are some of the things that we're going to start seeing when we go to a Shake Shack that is run by Rob Lynch?
Well, you know, we're exploring new formats. As we enter into new markets outside of the greater New York area, you know, we need to offer convenience and service and speed to our customers. Drive-through is a big part of the cheeseburger business.
Right?
Yeah, so we're going to do drive-throughs. We're looking at other formats where delivery is a bigger part of the business, and that operating model needs to evolve a little bit. We need to be faster. Part of the holistic, enlightened hospitality and delivering a great experience is the great food, but it's also the convenience. It needs to be easy to get in and out of, and it needs to be fast. So we're working on that. As we improve throughput, we'll not only drive more sales, we'll also create more repeat business as customers are happier with the experience.
Now, we also like limited time only offers, and we happen to love chicken Sundays because there's another place that you go for chicken on Sunday, but they're not open.
Well, they have great chicken 6 days of the week, but on Sundays, we want you to come to Shake Shack. You know, a lot of people don't even know that we have a chicken sandwich.
Right.
And our chicken sandwich is absolutely the best chicken sandwich in the industry. So Chicken Sundays is a playful way for us to introduce that to a lot of people. And yeah, we do give a little bit of a buy one, get one on Sundays. But the real power is a lot more people are becoming aware that we have a great chicken sandwich, and that value creation is going to be long-term as people come back more and more for it.
Okay, and you've always been understood the food supply situation, which we know can be there by the grace of God if a great chain like McDonald's has a problem. But where are we just in terms of food and supply when it comes to Shake Shack?
You know, Shake Shack we make everything fresh to order. So, you know, our shakes are made out of custard. We make the custard fresh. Every burger is made when you order it. We hand bread the chicken on the line when you order it. So everything is coming in. We have to be really, really choiceful with our ingredients, right? We don't have anything that's sitting there on the shelf. So we focus really hard on making sure we have the best suppliers. Pat LaFredo, you know, was the first supplier of the beef for Shake Shack. We have our own proprietary blend that he helped build along with Danny and Randy. So all of our supply chain has to be top notch.
It's hard to imagine for both you and me, but I mean, I've known Danny for probably 40 years. There are a lot of people out there watching who have never been to a Shake Shack.
That's true. We need to change that, Jim.
Well, you sure do, and I know you will, because that's the kind of guy you are. You're going to get the job done. And this quarter did belong to you. I want people to understand this quarter belonged to Rob Lynch, who is now the CEO of Shake Shack. Thank you, Rob.
Thanks, Jim.
Ben White's back after the break.
Coming up, looking for a perfect fit in an uncertain market? Cramer tries VF Corporation on for size. Next. Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.